We'll go to Notre Dame and Miami, the formerly known as the Catholics versus the Convicts. I don't know if we're in a 2025 still using that type of slogan, though it probably be on a few t-shirts outside the stadium. Currently, Miami, the U, 2.5 point underdogs, totals 49.5 in this one.
Yeah, I love the dog here in this spot. I absolutely love it. We talked about. I mean, it's been a constant theme on the season coming in, and as well on this breakdown that we have. Not rookie quarterbacks, but freshman quarterbacks or first time starting quarterbacks. And we got another one
You
here
can
with
call
CJ
them
Carr.
rookies. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, technically. So we got another one here with CJ Carr, who a lot of people, including Notre Dame fans, were kind of surprised that he won a job. I think reports coming out were that he was the second coming and he was having a lot of turnovers, and they were expecting him to be the second string. So he comes out, he's starting, and now everybody's surprised. Even Notre Dame fans, even people who cover the team, were surprised about him being named a starter. But Freeman named him the starter, and I think it's going to be. I mean, obviously Miami is not a raucous environment to put it the least. But in this specific spot against Notre Dame, I think their fans will come out and show. I mean, they got an opportunity to get off to a great start. They're bringing in a new quarterback in Carson Beck, who I think was really undervalued at Georgia. If you hear Georgia fans talk about him, they talk about him like he was just a scrub, which he was not. Um, Now the biggest thing here is, can Miami's receivers be a little bit better and get open on the Notre Dame uh, man coverage, because they're gonna play a lot of man coverage. Notre Dame secondary is a strength. They're probably one of the best man-to-man coverage teams in the nation. They have one of the best corners in Morrison, locking down the side. And Miami's receivers are a little bit of a question. They do have a lot of guys that are coming in, but it's no continuity. I mean, like we talk about all the time, a lot of these teams don't have continuity. You got a new quarterback, you got some pieces on the offensive line, and you got all these new receivers coming in against an elite unit. Um, like that's gonna be trouble, but I think they have the requisite pieces to kind of be more balanced and keep Notre Dame off of from they can alleviate some pressure by running the ball. Is basically what I'm trying to say. If they can run the ball, force Notre Dame to stack the box, and they play with play action, which is Beck is really good at. I really think that they'll be able to um, make some hay here. And Notre Dame coming in, they upgraded their weapons at wide receiver, which was a big weakness. But for Miami, I mean, I think that's the strength of their team. I think their secondary will be a little bit better. Notre Dame's strength is running the ball. Marcus Freeman is likely going to run the ball. He's got a elite stable of backs. He wants to keep the ball out of Carr's hands, turn him into a game manager. So I think Miami, if they're more disciplined and they can keep Notre Dame off balance with some run mixed in with some pass, I really think that they can win this game outright. So I like Miami in this spot.
And so, not a huge crowd impact you already mentioned. How much of this Notre Dame number is based on their run in the college football playoff last season?
I think a lot of it is. I think a lot of it is, and it's baked in with that defense. I mean, they have one of the best defenses in the nation, bar none. At every level, they got a stud football coach who's good at game management. The quarterback is the biggest position. You know what I'm saying? Like if Riley Leonard did a lot for that offense. They didn't have a ton of receivers, but what they want to do is they want to play ball control. They want to run the ball, and Riley Leonard was a veteran who was accustomed to playing in some big games, albeit at Duke. But you know, I think that CJ Carr's growth, and I think it'll be noticed later on, but not off rip right off the back at a semi raucous environment with Miami, who's got a decent defense. It's not some pushover defense, but you're starting your year on the road. Good defense led by Ruben Bain. I do think a lot of it is off of the defense and just them making it to the national championship and almost pulling it off.